SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Big game breakdown continues. And this is a big one from the NFC South. The Carolina Panthers travel to New Orleans, take on the Saints. Saints bet up a little, 4 up to 4.5. Total sitting at 4-8. Now, this is 8-3 versus 8-3, two teams with identical records. But New Orleans won the first meeting. They blew them out 34-13 in that first meeting. So another win will give them effectively a 2-game lead in the standings for the NFC South. So it is a huge game for both teams. Of course, the Saints have to not only win, they have to win by margin, laying 4.5 here. But, you know, when you look at Carolina right now, I have my concerns. And I know the Panthers won and covered last week against the Jets. But look at the offense. They traded Kelvin Benjamin because Curtis Samuel was ready to be the guy they thought he was going to be when he was drafted. Lo and behold, Samuel lasts one game, and then he's out for the season on IR. Greg Olsen, the tight end, just back from IR. Oh, he messed up his foot last week. He hasn't practiced all week. I don't think he's going to go. Doesn't look like it as we record on Friday morning. So Benjamin, Samuel, Olsen, three pretty strong weapons in the passing game. They're all gone now. They won at the Jets last week, only 4.7 yards per play. Newton went 11 of 28 passing in that game. He was sacked 3 times. Of his 11 completions, 7 went to Devin Funchess. No other wide receiver caught a ball. And they're still relying on Cam Newton way too much in the ground game. Look at him. 464 yards on the ground at 5.4 yards per carry. Now, the running back graphic, and I've shown this a handful of times over the course of the football season, it's actually better now than it was last time we ran this. Neither back was above 2.9 yards per carry. Now they're both in the threes, but the bottom line is the running game has not been productive for the Panthers all season long, whether it's Stewart or McCaffrey trying to bulldoze between the tackles. Of course, on the defensive side, this team up to number 7 overall on the Football Outsiders defensive charts. But they're going to face a real challenge here against New Orleans. And New Orleans was flat as a pancake last week, and deservedly so, after rallying back in that game against the Redskins and then going on the road and facing a feisty opponent. They didn't play their best game. But when you're talking about a team with offensive weapons to face a Carolina defense that's been real good statistically, the Saints have them. Look at the numbers from the running backs, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, the duo, 5 yards a carry, 7.1 yards per carry. Both of them effective valves out of the passing game as well. The Saints have used their running backs really, really well, and it's made Drew Brees a better quarterback. Look at the numbers. I mean, really, look at the numbers right here. Drew Brees, 39 years old, 71.3 completion percentage. That's number 1 in the NFL, and his career best. The sack rate for Drew Brees, 3.4% of his dropbacks. That's number 3 in the NFL, and Brees is best since 2008. So having a running game, which the Saints have been trying to put together for years, this year they have one, and it's pretty elite, and it's made Drew Brees pretty elite. Now, the defense has fallen off the last couple of games. Against the Redskins, they lost Alex Okafor, the defensive end for the season. The safety, Kenny Vaccaro. The linebacker, A.J. Klein, didn't play. And then last week against the Rams, Vaccaro and Klein were back, but they're starting cornerbacks. Marshon Lattimore and Ken Crawley didn't play. Both Lattimore and Crawley back at practice, expected to play this week. Vaccaro and Klein also supposed to play this week. So a defense that's been pretty banged up the last couple of weeks looks to be mostly healthy heading into this test against Carolina. I'll put it to you this way. I don't believe in the Panthers. If I'm playing, I'm laying. New Orleans, to me, has the look of a Super Bowl team. You want to be betting on Super Bowl teams as home favorites and as road favorites for that matter. I think the Saints have a lot of bet on potential moving forward. When we come back here on SportsBit, one more game to talk about Sunday Night Football. Eagles, Seahawks. Stay tuned right here on SportsBit. Betting Insight today from SBRPicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.